So they've finally done it. They've banned Tommy Robinson on YouTube. We knew this would happen. We knew because he's banned on Facebook, he's banned on Twitter, Instagram, his PayPal account was suspended indefinitely, and they virtually denied this man a platform on every level, so he can't say what they disagree with. And he disagrees with them quite a bit. Now, I have nothing against the fella. I don't see him as doing anything wrong. He just says things that are inflammatory to the left and Islam, the bad bits of Islam. I have nothing against Islam or Muslims in general, just the radicalised, beheading, stoning women, lashing, cutting off hands, and generally trying to make the world into a caliphate bit. That's the bit I disagree with. There are peaceful Muslims, there are violent Christians. It's the way of the world, isn't it? But for some reason, we're not allowed to talk about the bad Islam bit. And that's what gets me. This isn't a free country. So, Tom Watson, the Deputy Labour leader, he wrote an open letter, posted on social media, calling for the Google CEO who owns YouTube to ban Tommy Robinson, and he used his real name, Stephen Yateley Lennon, as they all do. It's patronising, really, and calling for him to be banned. And then the UKIP leader, Gerard Batten, stuck up for Tommy, and for a moment we thought he'd have a reprieve and we still hear from him. But no, it's happened. He's been banned. When the establishment don't like what you have to say, and they try to cut out your tongue, they're scared of what you have to say, basically. And they're especially scared of Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson has got the bollocks to go out there, put his life on the line, his freedom up for grabs, to say things people are scared to say, people are scared to do. And that main thing is the bad bits of Islam and the MSM and the establishment. The establishment that lies to us, the MSM who lies to us. And nearly every celebrity MP is against him anyway. And just for that, it makes him all right in my book. If you can find anything racist he's ever said, post it to me. Prove it. Prove me wrong. Don't come on here and say, oh, he's owned by the Jews and Zionists and he's getting paid by... Show me proof. Don't just say that shit. And for the record, I don't think Jews run the world either. I mean, the Rothschilds are like... They're not even in the top 10 richest people in the world, if you look it up. They're somewhere like 150, between 150 and 200. In that range. That's where they are. So Tommy Robinson ramped up his campaign against the MSM by doing the Panodrama documentary, which is fantastic, and I urge you all to watch it if you can find it. It's funny, and if you pay your TV licence, and if you're a believer in what the BBC says, this will change your mind about them. They're liars, charlatans. They try to ruin the guy's life, and they try to use blackmail and money to convince people to say shit about him, and he turned the tables around, and I respect that. To be able to do that was just phenomenal. I haven't paid my TV licence for a while, and I never will again. Simple as that. Anyway, they're out to get Tommy Robinson. What next? God knows what next. They've silenced him, and I reckon then I'll try and get rid of him. They tried that once by putting him in prison. He got out. And they'll do it again. They will put him in a prison with a certain high denomination of a certain religion, and they'll kill him. That's their aim. They want to shut this guy up because they don't know what he likes. They don't like what he has to say. And if they can do that to him, they can do that to us. I mean, look what happened to that yellow vest fella, James Goddard. They're doing him next. His freedom's on the line right now, simply for saying what we think. That's the world we live in, that's the country we live in, and I don't like it. Look what's happening with Brexit. We voted for it, we ain't getting it. It's not democracy. This isn't a democratic country. It's turning to a fascist state. Prove me wrong. Until the next video, share and subscribe. Adios.